That wasn't too hard, was it? Oh, God. Press the spacebar to highlight all objects. Okay. Alright then, what are we doing? Observe the violinist. Examine. Let's have a look at what the book is.
The Vicarage in the Mirror. A detective novel by my favorite author, Lady Clarissa Westmacott. For years now, I've been trying to convince my theatre group to stage one of her
Agatha
plays.
Christie also made plays as well. Oh, it's very clever. It's brilliant. Oh, what is that? I thought for a minute there was a trouser press, and then I just thought, why is there a trouser press on the side of the Orient Express? Is it a hand? What is that? I mean, I was going to say it's some kind of thing to put your lunch on or whatever, but you got a table in front of you and... oh, hello, what's this? Pills? Wallet. I will put the pills in my wallet. Huzzah! Oh, fuck.
Pills. For my heart.
Oh,
I'm supposed to take one if I have trouble. My daughter insisted that I take them with me. She was strongly against this little adventure, but I wasn't about to change my mind.
I feel the need to loudly elucidate all this in front of a carriage of just one person, whilst not even looking at it.
I bought it last week at a flea market. I like it because it tells a story.
You open it up and it goes, "Hello, mate.
The previous owner bought himself a
into a bar.
This one still works just fine, though.
And then I'll get rid of it, and someone else will like it, and... okay, what's the violinist
is a good-looking fellow.
Ooh, hello.
And he's traveling
Le Grand
the
has
most
competition.
beautiful mountain landscape in the world. One can only hope that his violin is better tuned than he.
The way the sunlight glances off his skin. Oh, it makes the little grey cells dance in a way I'd never thought possible. Hastings. Whoa.
Hello, sir.
What the fuck is wrong with everyone on this train? Who is he?
If I'm not mistaken, you're a violinist. That's true.
Obviously,
a wonderful
yes.
instrument. The violin music touches the soul.
That's why I learned to play.
Yes.
Do you play in
stab
an
them
orchestra?
through the chest and it hits them in the soul.
Orchestras aren't really part of my world.
As solo
The orchestras are
violinist,
just a part of a different
the best
corporate
soloists
world.
travel a great deal and make a pile of money, or so they say.
The last time I did something
not one of
solo
the
on a
best.
train, I got arrested for indecent exposure. Where is he travelling to?
Are you traveling to Istanbul non-stop?
No. I'll transfer.
No,
in
Istanbul,
Venice
not
to
Constantinople.
Chypre. I'm on my way to Cairo.
Cairo?
Let's hope you don't
I'm
have some
performing at the
death on the
reception in
Nile.
Egyptian Museum there.
Hang on. One of those pictures later on was to do with Egypt. Is this going to be a thing where he's the actual villain and we, or the guy we're chasing? Because apparently you play as the thief later on. It's given away in one of the trailers. So is this going to be this thing where like pretty much the first person we meet turns out to be that? Because if that's the twist, I'm fucking calling it now, and I'm going to be fucking disappointed if it's true.
I'm sure your recital will be a great success.
Great success is nice.
Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Yes, there's a stupid
Anything
ginger
unusual?
American kid and a
Persons acting
fucking
suspiciously, for
moronic
instance.
fat Belgian
heaven's sake.
police officer, Swiss
Of course
police
it is
officer.
Everything is in order, sir. We Swiss are just very cautious people.
We haven't been to
I
war
understand.
with anyone in Europe for
No.
years, even
I
with
didn't
all the
notice
Have
issues.
a good trip.
Thank you.
Right. Can we head down here? Come on, let's see the other end of the carriage. Oh, ran into the door.
This is the first car. The coal tender should be directly beyond this door, and in front of it, the engine.
I will tell you more about the engine. The engine was built in 1932. Hang on, isn't this
The
meant to
large
take place
map
in the
shows
60s?
the different routes of the Orient Express.
Did the Orient Express
This train
have
began
steam in the
Paris
60s?
and ends in Istanbul, as usual. Unfortunately, it will make most of its journey without me.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be so sad of that fact without you weighing it down. All that friggin' paper you're dropping in the ashtray. Where is it gone? I'm calling bullshit already.
Very kind of you. Thanks.
What the fuck?
Oh, pardon me.
What were you got in the
No
way?
problem. The uniform is
You
waterproof.
got in the fucking
Mr.
way of it.
Lucio. Professor Edgar Lucio.
Oh, hello.
A professor?
Oh my, yes.
Are you a scientist? Do you teach at the Sorbonne?
No, I work at the
Why
British
would you
Museum.
just suddenly
London.
guess that?
You don't say.
He sounds British. And he got on the Orient Express, so that must mean he works at the Sorbonne as a... yeah.
So, you were, shall we say, an eyewitness to the burglary
No, we
2 days
wouldn't,
ago.
because if it took place in the
No,
middle of the
I
night, he
wouldn't
wouldn't
say
have been
that.
there, you friggin'
no?
moron.
There was a lot of commotion, but I didn't really pay
You
much
know,
attention.
gunshots,
There was
explosions,
a
it's
break
central London,
in
of
your
course, that's what
museum,
happens.
And it didn't concern you?
Well, let's just say that nothing that's happened in the last 2,000 years concerns me.
Ah, you look forward to the future, sir. Destination
May
of
I
his
ask
trip.
where you are going?
Of course. To Venice. I'm going to meet some colleagues there.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
definitely what
Venice.
he's doing.
A beautiful city, so I'm told.
They all
Indeed.
did it. They were all the
But
murderer.
I really have to take my leave now.
Just a moment, please. The famous Inspector Legrand is on this train.
Don't try
I
and get
imagine
away
you know
from
him.
me, Beardy.
No, should I?
You don't know him? And you also don't know what
he
he's
definitely
doing
didn't
here?
catch my
No.
friend the Raven. I mean,
Why should I?
Just a thought. You're a representative of the British Museum. There's a guarded safe on the train.
I have nothing to
sorry.
do with it. What are you talking about?
I don't know what
I
you're
didn't
trying
steal
to
anything.
imply. And now, please excuse me.
Just one more thing. Did you notice
Yeah,
anything
I just got
unusual
one more
on the
thing.
train?
Gotta ask you.
Here, on the train. No.
No, when I said on the
I
train,
can't say that I have.
I meant on the
Although I did
platform or on
spend
the
most
boats
of the
leading
time in
over
my
to the train.
compartment.
I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time.
Oh, believe
but you
me,
do
I think you've taken
understand,
up
don't
more
you,
of ours.
That what concerns me is the present, and especially the robbery
present?
at the museum.
Yeah, of course, of course. It's just, I'm in rather a hurry.
I don't want the
You'll
tea to
get in
get
touch
cold.
if you notice anything unusual.
What do you mean
won't
you're
you,
in a
Professor?
hurry? You're on a
Of course,
train.
Constable.
You're going to get where you're going to go when the train gets
What's
there
this?
or not.
What's the matter, sir?
The door, I can't open it.
Have you tried
We'll
pushing?
sort it out somehow. The compartment is locked.
I didn't lock it. I don't even have a
No
key.
shit. You can't
I
open
asked
the door.
the steward. He
It's
was going to
probably
bring me one, but he never came back.
Someone locked it.
Well then,
Find the steward.
looks like you're going
he
nowhere,
needs
mate.
to bring me the key immediately.
Why?
Calm down, Professor. I'll see what I can do.
What
you
do you
don't
think is my
understand.
job? I'm not a
I
policeman.
have to get back in my compartment.
All right, just wait here.
Don't get so testy, man.
He doesn't make a very balanced impression. And he
Yes,
of all
he almost
people
fell
is
over on
involved
us.
by a robbery in his own museum.
Well, actually, you almost fell over on him. So really, you have no right to tell him that he's unbalanced. I'm not unbalanced. What are you talking about?
Professor Lucien?
Yes? Do you have the key?
Actually, I wanted...
Yes, I've just been stood
Please.
here. It's suddenly
I
appeared.
have to go back to my compartment.
You're at your compartment. Right. Well, let's go down here somewhere. Bye. I'm gonna leave you now. Hang on. Can we go in any of the other rooms? Let's enter the saloon car. Just the doors swing open. In walks Clint Eastwood and John Wayne.
I don't believe it.
Do not
I
believe
never
it!
thought I'd ever meet you.
Dame
Pardon
Agatha
me,
Christ...
but
I mean...
we'd prefer... It's all right, Miss Miller. I'd
Miller?
like to speak to the inspector.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, just a constable, Lady Westmacott. I'm reading
He
the
should
vicarage
ring
in
her
the
up and
Mirror
then it'd be
right
called
now
an
for the
Inspector
fifth
Calls.
time at least.
Oh!
That's nice, Constable.
That's nice.
Zellner. Anton Jakob Zellner.
Doesn't have quite
This
the
is
same
my
ring as Bond,
companion,
James
Miss Miller.
Bond, does it?
A pleasure.
Are you the one with that bratty kid? I'm going to find him and I'm going to throw him... I hope you don't mind. I threw him off the train. Oh, that's fine.
May I ask what you're doing here? Are you on holiday?
I'm on the train.
Holiday?
I'm riding on a
Yes,
train.
so to speak. The first and last holiday of my life.
Oh dear.
I've been writing since I was a little girl.
That sounds
It became
somewhat
my job,
morbid.
and now I've stopped. So, this must be a holiday.
You quit writing?
And I'm never going to start ever
Impossible.
again.
I have all of your books. Your Detective Partout is my favorite character.
God, they didn't even
Then
try.
I have bad news for you. I killed the old wretch off years ago.
I don't
Oh, this is a
understand.
reference to Curtain.
I'd rather not discuss my work, Constable.
This is
Oh,
a reference.
well,
Basically, Agatha Christie wrote Poirot's final case called Curtain, where I won't spoil it, but it says there he kills off Poirot, and she wrote that a long time before she wrote a lot of the later Poirot books, intended to be published at the end, which is why the Poirot TV series is only now getting round to doing it. They've done pretty much everything else. Where is she travelling to?
Are you traveling to Istanbul, Lady Westmacott?
Not Constantinople.
No,
Sorry,
we
I
are
hope I
on our
don't
way
keep
to
doing
Venice. From there, we will take a ship to Cairo.
Oh God, you're doing that
As
as
you
well.
may know, I have a penchant for archaeology.
Yes, I really need to get it seen
excavations
to.
in Egypt. I travelled to Egypt by ship as a young woman. And now I'm doing it again as an old woman.
And then I'll do it
I
a third
see.
time as an ancient woman, and then I will discover the Benjamin Button superpower and go backwards, so then I'll be doing it again.
As a writer, you must be very observant. Am I
Alright,
right?
who said that?
I mean, you have to study the behavior of people around you to create the characters in your novels, don't
Not
you?
really.
I solved the mystery of human nature a long time
I mean, I
ago,
don't know if
Mr. Zellner.
Dr.
Since
Zeus,
then,
or as he's more
most people
commonly known,
just
Dr.
bore me.
Seuss,
Really?
decided to
I
study
had
people
the
to get the cat in
impression
the
you were
hat.
eyeing me suspiciously as I came in.
What do you
You
want
old-
to know, Constable?
You old horn dog.
Did you notice the blonde man with the violin case?
I certainly did. He introduced
Sorry,
himself
it's a
and
problem I
tried to
have.
make a good impression. People like him are drawn to wealth and fame, like moths to a flame.
Ah, I'm on
Charms
fire!
failed on you.
I know him by name. David Kreutzer.
Ooh,
He was a drain on my friend's purse.
what a
You
bastard.
think he has a money problem?
People like him
I think he has
always
an
have a money
arsehole problem.
No matter how much you give them, they always spend twice as much and complain that they have far too little.
Kids these days with their disposable incomes and their wallets and their YouTubes and their PS3s and their murders on the Orient Express.
Did you notice the man who just walked into the next carriage with a cup of tea?
Yes, he was
I
English.
did.
He had a cup of tea.
He seemed nervous. He was waiting at the bar for the steward, and since the steward never
They serve
appeared,
tea at the
he
bar.
elected to help himself. He took 2 biscuits.
Wow.
He seems pretty young, but he's already a professor at the British Museum.
Sorry.
Interesting. I'll have to
Sorry.
talk to him later.
You're not.
Just
You're
out
not
of
going to
courtesy,
use
of
the
course.
fact that he took
Of
2
course.
biscuits as a sign that there's other people there. If the fact that he took 2 biscuits because maybe he wanted to eat more than 1 fucking biscuit. Oh god. Other passengers.
Did you notice anyone else? What about the doctor?
I noticed that you've asked me about everyone, except for the inspector who went in the direction of the freight car a few minutes ago. Isn't that the Frenchman who made his name when he caught the raven?
I wouldn't
Well,
quite say
I made my
caught.
name when I caught the clap, but
shot.
you know. Well shot, caught. It's the same in
Why don't
American
you
law.
ask me about him and my theory about what he's doing here?
I don't think we should
awkward
discuss
pause.
Inspector Legrand's investigation in public.
There's no one else here, you
Legrand,
div.
Right, that was his name. Will he save the day again? Or will you?
Well, maybe his name was
As
important
much as
and
I'd
he just
like to
gave it
keep
away.
talking, duty calls.
Does that
You
mean
were
he has to
right.
go for a piss?
Madam?
I did observe you as you came in. You seemed so eager. I...
Is that what you call it?
It's been
Boing.
a long time since I've had a chance to prove myself, madam.
This
this
conversation is
Your
laden
chance.
with
I
sexual
do
energy.
hope so.
Then grab it. Even small people can make big changes, as my friend Ronald likes to say.
Ronald
I shall
Reagan,
do my
the
best.
actor? She just shakes her head. What's your problem, lady? Here, take my wallet. Shut up and take my money. Actually, that's a point, maybe. Can we go to the violinist and see if we give him our wallets? Maybe flash our wallets in front of the violinist. She's gonna be... Where's the cup of tea gone? I demand to know where the tea is. Why is the rum gone? Come on. You want money? Here's money. Shut up and take my money. Oh, look at those trousers. Wow, I'd only just noticed those. It's a bit like a kilt if it went all the way down to the bottom of your legs. Anywho, enough of this gay banter. Keep going. Walking very slowly along the train.